Hello Marvel Heroes fans, my name is Wilfred and welcome to my channel. Now today let's talk about this events that's going to coming up very soon to this game. To recap, the developer has come up with two block entries. The first one is that about the hero power, there will be no more power ranks and no more hotbar dancing. Essentially that's about it. Then after that, we have the also second block entries about the item update. No more unique, but there is something called the Omega rarity. So a lot of questions being asked about what happened to my recipe, what happened to this gear, what happened to that gear, when it's going to happen. Today, developer has come up with another entries now to clarify what is going to happen. The events that's leading up to the all these big changes. So now. So there's a lot of words in this post. You can check out the forum. But what I've done here is to list out to you what I understand this whole thing to be, and also to share with you what you should really do from now till all these events and what exactly is going to happen and how you're going to prepare yourself towards that. All right. So now, from a timeline perspective, right now. Time now is in October, and I presume sometime later the talent change will be put into the test center for us to test. So depending on how well they've done it or how not well or whatnot, they probably take about maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get it sorted. And there will be a major update there. They call it the talent update event. Then after that, there will be another event called the post-talent update event. So there are a couple of things going to happen. Pay attention, it's really important. Now, between the talent update, which I presume sometime in October, probably end of October, to the post-talent update, which I presume sometime in late November or early December, there will be a very significant unit drop rate. So unit will drop from the sky, like everywhere, just unique, crazy gear. So that is the very first thing you should kind of pay attention to. And also during 1 month or so after the talent update, the Omega item system will be out. Now Omega item system, I copy from them. So just to recap, there will be no more unique. But instead, there's something called Omega rarity item. So this is really about that kind of item, the brand new item that's supposed to be better than any unit out there will be live on that particular 1 month or so after the talent update. Now, so what exactly happened during the talent update, which is coming up in sometime late, maybe late October or so, is that all the heroes will have massive update. There will be no more hotbar dancing. The power will have all max rank to it. All the power is available for you to pick and mix. There will be no more share cooldown and whatnot, those kind of stuff. And you can just move all this power onto your hotbar and you can use it. No more hotbar dancing. So and also dashing or teleporting and whatnot will be part of the crowd control breaker as well. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. The new talent system. So I think there'll be 5 talent with 3 options each one of them. So if you play other games like Diablo 3, like World of Warcraft, these are very, very much like their talent system there. So that would be massively out. So couple that with the hero power, you can try out many builds. So on that particular date, during the talent update, all your 59 heroes will come with the various kind of different build. My prediction is that some hero may play somewhat the same as of today, but some hero may probably play a lot more different. So it's just something to pay attention to. And a lot of items as of today that has power points to it. So they're going to remove all these power point and somewhat give us the attributes, be a strength, whatnot, energy, and so on. And also they'll replace it with some other bonuses. But in short, all our unique item will get somewhat buffed in some sense. So, I guess in a sense that we will not have any rank 40 power, but yet, we will stick with rank 20 maybe, but all the unit will be all more powerful in some sense. I do not know. But those are just detail. Essentially this. But a very, very important thing for you to remember is that on that date, when the talent is being updated, there will be no more credit chest exchange recipes. So right now, a lot of us, including myself, who need to use credit to craft stuff, right? We rely on the duplicated unique to farm credit. That's how we do it. Which, that in the game there's a 10 million kind of credit cap, but what we could do is that we can store credit chests to breach that credit cap. So in short, that kind of so-called loophole will be gone. You can no longer exchange unique for credit chest come this talent update. So just bear that in mind. For some, maybe it's no big deal, but for people like me who's been relying on credit chest to do a lot of testing, swapping of blessing and whatnot, once that loop is closed, that is the time when we have to rethink what we need to do. So it's important to pay that attention to that. Credit chest recipe will be gone on that particular day when talents are being updated. Also, the power cubes that you are storing right now will become the ancient forgotten device. Now, what does that do is that you can exchange that for a pet, which is the tiger stripe old lace, as well as some other chest items. And there are some other new items that they are not going to announce to you till the talent update comes. So whatever power cubes you have, if you have the stash, since you're going to free up your unit and so on, you may want to store them, right? And also on the talent update event, the unit drop rate will be significantly increased. So bear that in mind. Now, 1 month or so, I believe, at the post-talent update, what will happen is that all the unique will be removed from the loot table. But whatever unit that you're holding on to, you still have it, all right? So don't worry about that. But the game will no longer drop unique. Any unique kind of like a related achievement will be either retired or moved to something else, all right? So some people play achievement, some people don't. I don't really care about achievement, but if you do, then pay attention as well, because you only have about maybe a month and a half or so to get all this achievement, right? And and also vendor will no longer sell unique. Could be important because some of the achievement may depend on certain unique that you have. So that is something to bear in mind. Vendor don't sell unique anymore. But the more importantly is that at the post-talent update, because unique no longer drop and so on, all the relics and rune exchange recipe will be gone. So it will not be gone during the talent update, unlike the credit chest, whereby they close all the loops. But you still have a window opportunity to exchange for relics and runes until the post-talent update. So put some dates in mind. Maybe this will happen sometime in November, December kind of thing, But just bear in mind that. And also, any challenge bonus recipe, those that you have purchased using your commendation that give you a +1 fighting or +1 strength or +1 energy to the unique gear as of today, will then work with the Omega items. Now, really interestingly, they never tell us when the Omega item is going to be launched, right? So if you read the post, they don't really say. They say that it is about a month or so. The Omega system will be the Omega item will be introduced, but you don't really know when will that happen. I think so. Something to bear in mind that the challenge bonus will be working with the Omega's items after the post-talent update. And also, I know a lot of us in the forum, I won't complaining, feedback that a lot of time, we spend time in earning the recipes of using commendation, like the unique upgrade, like the boss kind of unique crafting recipe and so on. Those require commendation. So where do all those go? All these commendation related recipe, they're still in discussion. They recognize that it is work, hard work that's being done, and they recognize that, and they are going to compensate in some way, but we don't know what it is yet, okay? So now, what do you want to do from now till talent update? From now, which right now the video is on October 4th. Talent update, I presume sometime in late October or early November, I don't know. No, but I think what I will do is that I will get rid of all my spare units. So if I have a unit that is nice to equip to a hero, I don't hold it anymore, right? So if I have a nice like a crossbow unit and so on, just equip it. If I don't use it, what do? I exchange all 5 of them into a credit chest. 500,000 credit is not that bad. So no point storing any unit anymore. What I'll do is that I'll start farming the credit chest in some way as well. So if I have got 4 unique, and I may want to play a little bit in Hightown, Cosmic Hightown, to see whether I can get another unit that matches with that and get rid of the 5 of them into a credit chest. So I'll strategize looking at my 59 heroes and try to exchange everything I can and look down which one I should be playing to exchange some of these credit chests. All right, and if you encounter any cubes, then you store them as well if you have a stash for it. I don't know what the reward is, so at the end of the day, it may or may not be worth it. But I would say, from my experience though, because I've been playing a lot of like a Hightown, Cosmic Hightown, cube don't really drop there anymore, at least from my experience. So where I found the most cubes is actually Cosmic Danger Room. I was with my friend, I went in there for one game, I earned about, I don't know, 8 cubes from killing the mini bosses. Alright, so don't miss the mini bosses, it may drop the cubes for you. And also for those who are into achievement, you want to maybe think ahead and say which are the achievement you can realistically get achieve. Alright, so I personally wouldn't push too hard for it, but if for some of you who really want those like achievement title, like collector title and so on, uniquely qualified, I think is what it's called. So that is the time when you have to think ahead, how many pieces are you missing and so on. Alright, so that is important. Now this is from now till tenant update, which is October 4th until the end of October maybe. Alright, now what happened between the tenant update and the post tenant update, which is about I presume maybe a month or so's gap, is that you're going to use this opportunity to gear heroes. But like I met my friend Straight Duke for lunch, it's like, well, both of us, we have geared all our heroes already, what can we do? Well, I guess what you can do is that if you so wish to, you can go and farm the relics and runes, because whatever unique that you have got, and I presume there'll be a lot dropping, you can use that opportunity to exchange 5 into a stack of relics. Better than nothing, right? And I will pick a hero whereby you don't have a lot of unique type there. For example, Captain America may have a different, instead of 5 unit, he may have 7 units. So if you want to farm relics, I probably think that you should pick a hero like Angela or whichever that only have 5 unique items. There's no other variation to it. Maybe like Green Robin, I don't know. Then you use the heroes to farm the unique items. Farm the unique to exchange for relics or runes. Like another example is Black Widow is the worst, because Black Widow has more than 5. I think it's like 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many unique she has, including those like some of them is for a particular type of heroes, like some with cape, some with not. So make sure you pick a hero whereby there's only 5 unique drop for that heroes, and just go for that kind of like farming, right? That's what I would do, but it's really up to you. If you're still gearing heroes, I think that would be rather nice between that 1 month or so's time to gear all your heroes if you can. All right, it is also your very last shot in getting your achievement, because after that all the unique achievements either being retired or moved to something else. Also very important for you to note is that any boxes that contain unique birthday cake or whatnot, you are encouraged to open them all. Now I have the mystic cover or whatever you call it. I don't think I'm able to open it all because it just eat up too much of my space, but that's only my problem. So we'll see how it goes. Then what is after a post-talent update? Well, welcome to Marvel Heroes 2017. Love it or hate it, it is what we will have. Right, so now just a bit more info, and I think I'll wrap up this video. So boxes that I mentioned about, there are a whole list of boxes that you should consider opening up everything that you have before the post-talent update. All right, so the only thing that probably for me is that I don't know whether I should go for the Mystic Mayhem cover, because it has a lot of rings and whatnot that it just eat up all my inventory and it's just not too friendly to me. But I'll see. I'll take the risk anyway. Or my 100 or 200 cover just sitting somewhere. But for you, just make sure you open all these boxes during which I think you can start opening it right now, because what I'll do is that I'll open all this cover of achievement whatnot if I have the unique to just either gear my hero or just further gear my hero or just exchange for boxes, right? I mean exchange for credit boxes, better than nothing. And also things that need to be discussed are all these items that I think for those who are farming for commendation, exchanging for all these recipes for completeness 6 or for whatnot, or the unique upgrade and so on, they're going to compensate you in some way, but they are not quite entirely sure what's going to happen. So in short, I think that is all we have, and welcome for you to put any comments you have and share anything that you read as well, because I've got a wonderful community in my YouTube, and I know some of you have heard even more things than I do and want to put down some strategy to share with guys. Please do so. This video just initiate some kind of discussion and thought, and I just want to sort of share my thought with you and say that, well, you are not alone. I'm also going through this journey, and this is what I'm going to do. So I think I'm doing the right thing, but do let me know, do share with the rest, and see you next time. Goodbye.